trouser is by S.K.C as well, Leia's Toys. Can you believe that it's been over a year that I prepared such oats porridge for myself? I remember that I was sort of a little bit judging other moms, saying like, how can you not make time for yourself, especially for breakfast? But I don't know, with keto preparation, Leia not really having hunger, we're trying over and over again to feed her something, which probably makes it even worse. I try to maximize the time and make best use out of it. It just all takes so much time that the priority for feeding myself sort of shifts in the back. All in all, that's just the season of the life. Good morning, you lovely people. We are getting ready to go to the city. It's Saturday and we always use this day, or at least I would love to set it as a ritual for us three to go out together and to have some good time. As long as it's still summery days and we have good weather, I think it's of double importance to make best out of it. I got ready in peace this morning. That's what I love weekends for, especially. I don't know if you can tell from this light, but my hair looks so silky and so shiny. And I think it's because of the recent routine and products that I've added to my hair care. I think I'm gonna do a little sit down section in this video to show you all the new products that I've been using and loving recently. As long as Falco is putting Leia into the car, I'm gonna show you my outfit. I am wearing my S.K.C twisted t-shirt that you all know by now, and the trouser is by S.K.C as well. I got it earlier this summer and it's a little bit bleached out because it was not supposed to be machine washed, and I did not know it until I did, but I still love it because it's very flowy and very cooling, especially on warm days. Also, I'm wearing my Goyard bag. I have not really switched out of this one ever since I got it. I love it so much because it carries everything, including Leia's Toys, which are a must when you go out. Also, my Saint Laurent sunglasses and the leather New Balance trainers because you gotta be comfortable with kid, right? We are on one of my favorite areas in Hamburg, in Eppendorf. We did not really have luck with our first choice of restaurant because apparently today in Hamburg it's an Einschulung day, and that's a word that stands for first day of school, and not just a random first day, but like the very first day when you go to school. So they have sort of a tradition of having this special, I don't know, wrapping where you get all the gifts for the school. Sometimes even relatives arrive and you celebrate it quite big. I don't know if it was the reason, but the restaurant was having an event, so they were sort of closed for other people. It is as this. There are plenty of other options, so we're gonna find something else.
Rushing like August, tryna make a profit, tryna be on top of the FOMO walking, tryna break even, gotta be the piper, build up like a rideshare, gotta clean up my act, run it back, when I lost it, got me riding day and night till I hit the dirt, Looperman, got me on the sight, make a red dot on my arm till I get it right. But time and time again, wonder if I made the correct decision. Was it really dodging bullets when I left, which is to be with her? Then my mind is telling me to stay sober, gotta get over, work hard and stay numb, gotta get over. Catch 22, 반복되는 삶, what to do? Catch 22, 눈치채자마자 it's no use. Catch 22, 이건 무리수야. Catch 22, still I gotta make
A little bit late for second nap, but still glad that we managed it.
green light, take flight, hit it full throttle. Blue bricks,
you can definitely tell that it's another day. But in my defense, we came so late yesterday back home that the light was already bad, so I postponed it to now. Probably what you saw last was that I managed to make Leia sleep, but the negative side of 2 naps at her age is that then we have very late wake time for evening hours. And when I say this each time to my Georgian friends, they're surprised that I call 9 p.m. very late, because Jamesy, in Germany, kids are put to bed between 7 and 8 p.m. and I totally got used to that, having a little bit of time in the evening for ourselves, for cooking, for tidy up, doing laundry, or maybe watching a series or two. When she goes to bed at 9 p.m., it just feels like that we straight away have to follow. Where was I? Leia woke up. The story of her life. Cat starts to meow. Leia wakes up. Thankfully, it was already time for her nap to end. But sometimes it happens even earlier than that. So yeah, I picked her out, prepared, and now for the very first time she is off to a farm together with her dad. Let's see how that goes. I'm very curious because the way takes up to 20 minutes and she's quite a hassle even in the car. But kids are very intelligent. I'm very curious if she behaves differently now that I'm not in the back. A long story short, now I'm alone. It's been, I don't know, like 2 years now that I felt like this. I have this strange inner pressure that I need to do things, like get things done. So let's see what I'm gonna do all. But before I start with the to-dos, I wanted to show you, let me put the camera a little bit down. I wanted to talk to you about my hair care routine. I don't know if it's really visible through the camera, but I feel like that my hair is on a very good spot at the moment. My ends feel like freshly chopped, even though it has not been cut for over 2 months now. And I know that some people are blessed with good, heavy, silky hair naturally. I always had a lot of frizz in my hair, but I got very consistent and diligent with my hair care since a few months, and I've been adding new steps in this routine. Some of the products are still on the way, which I'm going to show you, but the last 2 items that I got were from Amazon. Actually, I heard about these products, the Miele products, from social media, to be frank. The TikTok has been hyping about them since quite a while, and another favorite YouTuber of mine also started using it, and I was like, okay, that's not so expensive. Let's look into the product and try it out. So the very first one that we have here is the Rosemary Mint Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. It's said to help with the irritation. It has anti-inflammatory properties, and because of strengthening the hairs from the roots on, then you have less of a breakage, presumably, and hence more hair growth. Some of the people swear on the rosemary oil for these purposes, but there has been also other reviews on YouTube from doctors, dermatologists, who say that there is no scientific evidence backing up this claim. They also say that this can be a little bit heavy on a frizzy and not so textured hair like I have. Maybe I used a very little bit on my hair the last few times when I did, because I did not really feel like that it got my hair greasy. Now, the instructions say to section your hair into 4 parts and to start massaging a few drops into the scalp first, and then to work towards the roots. Then you leave it for 30 minutes and then you wash it off. That's basically what I did, but I did not use a few drops. I just was really sparse with it, and I did not need to even section 4 times because I don't have that much of a hair. I felt like that I was left with very silky, very smooth hair, shiny finish. The mask that I'm using currently is the Kerastase Resistance Mask. I love this one anyway. I've been talking about it on my channel quite long now. Before I move on with other products that I use for my hair, I also wanted to mention this Miele Rosemary Mint Strengthening Edge Gel. This one a lot of girls use as well for sort of styling the flyaways, and I did that when I had like little ponytail that I have. TMI, but when sometimes hair needs washing and you did not have time, so it looks sort of off, you could add this gel and it sort of sticks it together. I felt like it, at least. It's said to also strengthen the hair. It's infused with a biotin, which is obviously the B vitamin group. It has a lot of other good things like tea tree oil, which is also an irritant for a lot of people. So if you already know that this is an ingredient that you cannot really bear, maybe this is not for you. Same thing applies for the rosemary essential oil. Apparently that can be an irritant for a lot of people, but at the same time time it has a lot of antioxidants as well inside. These are the two new things that I added, but apart from them, just I do the regular washing out the hair, then I use the hair mask. After blow drying it with my Dyson, I always add the Gizu hair oil. You can see how little is left. I am also very regular with using this SPF for hair by Kula. It's a scalp and hair mist, sort of sunscreen with SPF 30. Once my hair is washed, I don't dry my hair without using this heat protection spray, which is by Moroccan Oil. And this is something that I have not done until last year regularly. And I think it really makes a big of a difference. Obviously, you all know about my Olaplex Bond Smoothing and Bond Protection Duo. This big one is a serum that works from the hair strand ends to the roots, and the Bond Smoother Nav is sort of leave-in conditioner that you use from the middle to end, correcting the frizz. Talking about the frizz correction, I got something new that is on the way that's said to be a revolutionary product and really proven to work well with the frizz, and I'm very excited to get it home and to start using it. But obviously I'm gonna show it to you and keep you updated as well how well it works. That's my little hair care routine, and I feel like that it has made hell of a difference for my hair. If you are unsatisfied with your hair, the way it looks, the way it feels, I would say start trying out the products. I would definitely recommend those because they have worked for me. I hope some changes will make hairstyling enjoyable for you too.